we cannot use copy. Okay, but we can use concat, I think. Oh, okay. So we can use copy, but we need to keep track of the length. Copy to our temporary array, which we will move out, and our index. Okay, we need to keep track of the index. Okay, if z equals to 0, our index is 0. Okay, now we need to determine how big we want this array to be. Okay, index equals to else index equals to okay, so let's do this in a different way. Instead of combining all of the arrays or all of the raycast hit, okay, we will check for the player right away, so that we do not need to go through all of this. So in other words, we will separate and do this twice, once for the snow bouncer type and once for the non-snow bouncer type. Okay, we'll start from checking if is not snow bouncer type. Okay, so that means we'll copy and paste all of this over here, and here we'll copy and paste over here. Okay, so that means we'll do it separately for the snow bouncer type. Okay, and we'll copy and paste this over here. Okay, this is a quick and dirty method. Okay, it's not the best way of doing it, but it's fast, so it's still the same for the usual enemies, but for F, okay, we're missing an F over here. Okay, now it should work. Okay, but we have to test it to make sure that it works. Okay, this shows that for each enemy, there is some custom AI or behavior that has to be manually entered. So it shows how important the design of each individual enemy is. Okay, now we need to get them to drop to the bottom floor. Come on, drop. Okay, so as you can see, now it's working, as they are attempting to attack me even though I am on the platform slightly above the bottom floor. Okay, but notice that their projectiles are not able to reach you. Okay, so let's change that. By giving their projectiles slightly more force from the bottom. Hey cool story bro, welcome back to the White Sponge livestream. How's your day coming along? 0.6. Okay, right now we are working on allowing this new enemy in the ice world to attack you from below a platform. So in that sense, it is different from the enemies that you have faced in the brick world. Okay, I must stress again that this is just for testing. So I have reduced the boss health. Okay, so now the enemy's projectile can reach you from a platform below. So even if you were to camp like what I'm doing now, you will still be able to be defeated. So you will have to be always on the move. So even camping will not help you. Okay, by the way, I'm not trying to make life more difficult for you, but to make it more challenging for you. Okay, so these bouncy furballs, okay, are the first enemies that are able to attack from below. So be careful when you face them. Okay, but a good thing about them is that they bounce around, so you will be able to attack them when they are bouncing around. But if you get cornered like that, like what just happened, it's easy for you to die. Hey MCHJR, welcome to the White Sponge livestream. Okay, so by increasing the projectile's range, or rather the force behind the projectile, okay, these bouncy furballs that you see bouncing around, okay, are able to attack you from quite a distance away. Okay, even if you are a platform below them. Okay, so one of the... Okay, let's restart. And this time we'll start the game with row by stunning this bouncy fur boss. Okay, by the way, this is what you will see whenever a new update is available. Okay, right now you are looking at this when the game starts because version 0.02 alpha has just gone live today. So if you already own the game, this is what you will see. Okay, by pressing enter, it will allow you to download the latest version, or you can press P to resume playing the game. Okay, I know that I have mentioned this many times, but for testing purposes, I reduced the health of the boss that you have just saw. Okay, so using row special skill, you can stun multiple enemies at once. Okay, but note that row has only 4 health from the start, so okay, he can die easily. Okay, so try to get health if you can. Okay, let's see if I can get the health before dying. Okay. Okay, so whenever an enemy gets stunned by Row's special skill, okay, you will notice that there is a little bird flying around its head. Okay, this indicates that it is stunned and it will not be able to move or attack you. Okay, but if you still move forward and touch it, or come into contact with this enemy, you will still have your HP reduced. Okay, like so. Okay, so this this bouncy furball, why did I say furry bounce ball? Okay, anyway, this bouncy furball is one of the first new enemies that you will come across in this new ice world. Okay, there are more enemies to come, so don't worry about that. Okay, but be assured that the new enemies that will come in the near future for this new ice world will be much tougher than the enemies that you have come across in the existing brick world. Okay, to show you a slight difference, or rather the difference between the enemies in the brick wall and the enemies in the ice world. Okay, let me just set the types of enemy that are spawned to default. Okay, so now we will go through the entire brick wall using row. Okay, you might have noticed by now, but okay, the enemies in this brick wall are much more straightforward. Okay, in the sense that most of them have a single behavior that you can somewhat predict. Okay. Okay, like for example, this brickhead that shoots out bricks, but it's not as aggressive as the Bouncy Furball. Okay, so currently things are not looking good. Okay, we are stuck. I mean, we can move, but there's a risk that we will get damaged. Okay, so we did get damage. Hey, the legend, welcome to the White Sponge livestream. Okay, so as you might have noticed, the brickhead behavior of the brickhead is somewhat predictable. Oh. Okay, at least the projectile travels in a straight line, so it is rather easy to avoid it. Okay, and that's why I've mentioned that the enemies in this brick world is rather straightforward. Okay, or at least their behavior can be predicted. To a percentage of almost 100%. Okay, but things will be different once you reach the ice world. Okay, as enemies in the ice world, okay, generally have or are more